Here they come. Got them a nice fresh piece of grass tonight. Amazing what a little rain will do. We went about 90 days with 0 rain this fall, and then I guess about the 1st of November, we got 5 inches in about 7 days. And yeah, the grass has made a growth spurt. I don't know if I've ever seen grass grow this late in the year. I mean, normally our frost killing date is October 10th. So we're on, well, today's the 12th. I believe I got that right. Yep. No, November 11th. This is the South Pole cow-calf herd. They're all doing really well. They're getting 2 breaks a day now. We're not moving them 3. We were moving them 3 times a day. We're giving them fairly large paddocks, and we're trying to make sure that we leave a good residual out here so we can come back one more time this winter. And we'll be back in here in January time frame, because the boys are, we stored some hay down this valley, so we'll be able to unroll some hay and feed a little bit of this stockpile. They're all pretty happy to be on tonight, looks to me like. When you put cattle in fairly dense like this, they don't mess around. They just absolutely get with it. We were a full day up on the new farm today. We got a lot done. We're getting closer. Still have several days to get the perimeter fence in, but every day it's getting closer. Putting in a 5-wire hot ground hot on timeless 6-foot posts and wooden corners. Boy, girls, you all look good. My goodness. Look at the condition on them cows. I mean, my gosh, going in the wintertime, folks, you can get your cows looking like this. I mean, look at this cow. All these cows have got calves sucking on them. Look at the butt of it. She's got wrinkles of fat, love handles they call it. About all of them do. So when you get fat on the tail head and you're looking at winter coming at you, I mean, we could get snow any day. It could get down cold. But the next 10 days, according to my calendar, we're looking at 62 for a high, 48 for a low. That's almost perfect fescue growing weather. Supposed to get another rain. Today's Monday. Supposed to get a rain on Wednesday, 50% chance. We don't, I mean, we'll take it, but we're not dry now. I mean, we were working today. We actually have some mud out there. We're bringing in the post driver on the tractor tomorrow. We hire that out, 800-pound driver. And we've got 13, 14, 15. I think we got about 15 more posts to drive. And then we'll have all the corners in and we can go to town. Go to town. Oh, that's a pretty cow. There's a bunch of pretty cows in here. Isaac showed me one of his heifers today. He had a picture of it. And I half kidding him. I'm like, I think I'm going to go get me some magic marker and mark off his IT. See, his tags have IT on for Isaac Tappington. I'm like, I think I can scratch that off of there. Of course, he's like, you better not. I mean, it was a pretty heifer. Whew. He's getting some pretty ones in here. I'm glad he is. He definitely deserves it. Isaac's put a lot of work and a lot of thought and a lot of sweat and blood into this farm, and so anything that he can build here alongside us, man, I'm tickled to death for that. I mean, it won't be too many years, maybe he'll own half of these, you know. It's something to work for, that's for darn sure. You know, when you can take cattle, and, you know, he started out with 3 heifers, and each year he buys 3 more, and now those are full-grown cows, and now they're kicking back calves, and then those calves are heifers. I'm telling you, it's kind of like dominoes. You know, once you get it up to a certain level, it's just a cash flow machine. I mean, every year you got these things popping out, you know. And then if you keep the really nice heifers, then they've got, that's a female, and she's gonna be kicking out, you know, so, yeah. I can't think of a better business to be in. We didn't plant this grass, folks, it was here. We've never planted anything on this farm, and the cattle look great. This stuff just grows. All it needs is sun, some rain, and rest. You've got to rest your grass. You can't give them the whole darn farm. If you do, you're going to go broke. Because you're going to graze all the grass down, and there's not going to be anything left. Look at that line of cows. They almost look like a football team on the all lined up to take off. Got to get that old trailer frame out of here. I've got a settling cutting torch. It wouldn't take too long to whack that sucker up into pieces. Take it off to the scrap yard. It's like it's just now turning 4:45. It's gonna be dark here in 15 minutes. So it's that time of year. You just don't have. Once it gets 4 o'clock, you don't have much daylight left. Oh, look at that. There's the moon. Moon's already coming up. I love the sound of that. My goodness, all you can hear is just snip, 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 snip. And this ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. It's just weight going on them, folks. We didn't have to unroll a bale of hay either. That's the nice thing. They do look good. Everybody that thinks that you got to feed cattle grain, I just saw a guy today. We were going over to build on that new farm, and there's a guy out there with one of those feeders in the back of his truck. He's got an auger on it. He's augering grain out to his cattle. I'm like, what are you doing? I mean, it's a good way to lose money. Cattle don't need grain. You get the right ones. To get them great big old cows, you better grain them or they're going to get thin and not going to breed. I don't know why anybody'd want them for, but a lot of people like them. And you know, that's what makes the world go around. If you like big cattle, you go for it. But if you want to make money, you better get your cow size down if you're solely grass. If you're raising grain and you have the grain to feed them and that's your cup of tea, then you can get by probably on big cattle. You're not going to make much money, but you can have bragging rights because you're going to have some big old fat cows feeding them grain. You can. I'd rather have cows like this, 800 to 900 pounders. There's an 8 right there. That's about a 950 to 1,000. I don't like them over 1,000 pounds. They're just better on grass. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. It's getting late, and we'll see y'all down the road next time. Have a good one, and hit that subscribe button on the way out if you would. I'd appreciate it. Thank you.